planning a wedding, you know it can be a full-time job. And here to help us sort through all the wedding planning season and the mayhem, if you will, is Allison Lester Keck of Viva La Diva Events. What a cool name. And thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So we're going to start with the planning part of it and what you need to do, how many months out you need to do and plan. And I know that when you plan for a location, you really have to start way in advance for that because they book up so quickly.
Absolutely, especially in Michigan. What most people don't realize about Michigan is it's really a destination wedding place. So many people grow up here, go to school here, and then move on, yet they still want to come back and get married here. So venues typically book about a year to a year and a half in advance.
Right, so you'd have to get, that's like 12 to 15 months in advance, the ceremony and the reception.
Right.
So sometimes they're not in the same place, so you really have to be on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about 10 to 12 months before you get married. You really have to select the wedding party. You have to let your friends, your best friends know. You should be kind of telling them or asking them, would you do me the honor of being in my wedding?
Correct, especially because a lot of the wedding party designates the attire, which really sets the tone for the design of the event. So that really should come first, as well as a planner if you are hiring one, and a photographer, which is the #1 thing you need to do after a venue.
I know, because especially if it's a semi-popular weekend or the weather's nice, they'll be gone. The photographers will be, the good ones will be gone.
The good ones, for sure.
Within minutes.
Yeah.
So about 6 to 9 months before, you're saying to book your hair and your makeup. People, that seems so far in advance to me.
You know, it's a unique situation from my perspective because we do have so many out-of-state brides. But one of the reasons you want to book them quite early is because you want to do a trial and feel comfortable with them. For a woman especially, if your makeup's done well and your hair's done well, it gives you that confidence going into the day. So it's good to just solidify your team all across the board as soon as possible. Even if you book a lot of vendors and then don't do too much with them, but know that you have your team, you're in a better position overall.
And a good thing to do is when you get the test due, take a picture of it.
Absolutely.
To make sure you can have it replicated on your wedding day.
Definitely.
That could be a disaster.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so 4 to 6 months in advance, shop for the wedding rings.
Yes.
So, that's a good idea because, you might have to have a custom order or something like that.
Definitely. Yeah, you want to focus on a lot of those accessories at that point. You will know, not just with wedding rings, accessories in general, you should have the bulk of your planning done by then. Really know for the energy and the feel of your day, how that's going to go, and then you can start choosing those accent pieces.
Okay, now 3 months, now this was, it was an interesting point to me. 3 months before you should send out the invitation?
Yes. Again, it's a unique situation in that we have so many out-of-state clients, but you want to send out those save the dates 6 to 9 months so that people can start making plans.
Right, that I understand.
Our company is in Ann Arbor, so you know what we deal with the most in Ann Arbor. It's called Michigan football.
Oh,
so everyone comes in and they book all the hotels, love them. But it makes it challenging from an event perspective. So you want to get those save the dates out so that accommodations can be set. And then you want, about 3 months later, a little bit of a gap there. You don't want them going right on top of each other.
Right.
But you want those invitations to go out about, I would say, 10 to 12 weeks. And that invitation should really let people know what your event is going to be. It should communicate what to wear, what to expect. It should really set the tone for the day.
So 1 month before, finalize the guest count, and 2 weeks before, get that marriage license, and about a week or a couple days before, get that pedicure and manicure, because that's really important.
We always tell our clients, a week before, don't leave anything, Yes, people come in from out of town, all of your friends and family are around you. It's really overwhelming in the best way possible, but you never want to think, oh, I have to go do this, I have to make this. A lot of the DIY brides will leave things like programs to a couple days before, and then they miss out on, the excitement of the rehearsal dinner and all those those events that are above and beyond the wedding because they're too focused on things that ultimately are so important, but not the number one thing that matters when you get married.
Well, thanks for being here with us. And Viva La Diva Events is 106 East Liberty Street in Ann Arbor. And Metro Detroit Bride Pin Your Perfect Wedding Contest, we want to tell you about that. Follow Metro Detroit Bride on Pinterest. Repin pins from their contest, boards, and i.e. wedding dresses, cakes, flowers, shoes, etc. And you can enter for a chance to win more than $400,000 in fabulous prizes from our sponsors. That's what I said, I thought, $4,000. In prizes from our sponsors at the editors at Metro Detroit Bride. They'll select the most inspiring submission as the winner, and contest ends September 1st. Thanks for being here once again.
Thank you so much.
Jason, over to you.
Oh, nice song choice there, Rick. We are live in the newsroom, doing a little bowl of bacon tea.